Guys, even after all this time, I still see people talking about this 40th anniversary logo, the one that's on all the new He-Man toy packages. They keep talking about it like it's a sticker. Guys, it's not a sticker. I already talked about this since May in my Montana video. It's just something that's printed onto the package itself. You can't remove it. Okay, I can't take this thing off and put it onto a skateboard or something. I can put it on my phone. And the weird thing is just that sometimes they say it's a sticker even with the thing in front of them. And I'm like, how does that work out? Okay guys, Ken here from the Retro Toys Escapades channel all the way here in Malaysia. Thank you for joining me. Today's the day that the Roton arrives in Malaysia. That's right. Okay, we got the Roton right here. And this thing was an online deal. Mattel actually brought it in for online distribution. It's not at retail. I can't walk into the shop and get this thing. Special thanks to my good buddy James for the hookup. Now let's check this box out. Okay, this whole thing came in an official Mattel box. It says here Masters of the Universe Origins Roton vehicle. A bunch of code words. Made in Vietnam. Contains 2 pieces. That's because we took 2 units together. The online deal was that if you take 2 units, it's a little bit cheaper. So I'll talk a little bit more about it later as we get into the video. But right now, yeah, the Roton's here. So getting into the box, you'll find the Roton vehicle just resting in there comfortably. Now, this box is uniquely cut to just contain 2 units of the Roton, all right? It's specially cut to contain the boxes for this particular vehicle. It can't contain any other vehicles, all right? It won't be a snug fit. You can't put the Sky Sled in there. I don't think it fits the Wind Raider snugly as well. It's designed to fit the Roton very comfortably. And in a way, I guess this makes the box, the shipment box, unique, all right? You could probably list it up on eBay, all right? Because no other vehicle boxes can fit into the shipment boxes comfortably. Okay, guys, it's finally in my hands, all right? I'm finally able to hold on to the MOTU Origins Roton. This is great. You know what? I've just been wanting to see this thing in person, and it's something I can't do because it's not out there at retail. It's not in department stores. So I gotta pay for it, wait for it to be shipped to me, and then I can hold it. Okay, then I can touch it. By the way guys, just to clarify, this is not going to be a review video. I will be doing up a review, and that video is going up in the members section of this channel because hey guys, I've opened up memberships. I really need a support, and I know that memberships are expensive. $2.99 a month. Are you kidding me? That's a lot. So you know, in return for that, I want to give you guys something special like early access to videos. So wait for the announcement on that one. But this video is going to be about me talking about just how excited I am to receive the Roton. Yeah, for the first time, and some other stuff too. By the way guys, straight out of the box, and this thing comes with free dents included. Okay, the box is banged up on arrival. I don't understand, how does that happen? This thing comes straight from the warehouse where these things are meant for distribution. I've seen boxes at retail in more immaculate condition. What's up? Also on this side, it's like the box was just like slammed against the side of the wall. Is the Roton moving? Is it moving from inside the box and moving this thing from side to side? Is it trying to break free? I mean, how do you explain this? Come on. It's like I spent like maybe $300 on a bottle of cologne, and the cologne smells great, but the cologne comes in a box and the box is all dinged up. But the guy at the shop says, hey look, the bottle of cologne is intact, it's in great condition. But no, that's not what I want. I want the whole thing to be great. Okay, I want the whole thing to be in great condition because that's what I paid for, right? Now, there does seem to be some kind of mystique attached to the release of this Roton vehicle because it's supposed to be paired together with the release of the 2 deluxes, Snout, Spout, and Leech. Those 2 figures have not popped up in Malaysia at all to date, but this Roton vehicle somehow turned up for the first time ever, something like about 1.5 months ago in Europe, and it's been advertised by vendors and sellers there since then. Now, I have provided speculation in a lot of my previous videos that MOTU Origins distribution at retail appears to be ending for Malaysia. The reason why I say that is because we've not had any new figures on shelves since last year's Wave 6. And I've also shown you numerous Toy Store Hunt videos where I'm walking through Toys R Us and you can see hordes of those Wave 6 figures just clogging up the shelves. However, surprisingly, even though the figures have mostly been bypassed, certain larger scale items have popped up at retail. For instance, Stridor. Stridor did turn up at retail as of February of this year. Stridor is still at retail. If you follow my Instagram updates, you'll see that, you know, I posted up a lot of shots of how there's just like boxes of Stridors like everywhere, all right? I don't know where's the buyers, okay? Where are the buyers, all right? But it appears that the larger scale items probably are still turning up because Mattel Malaysia has officially brought in the Roton here as well through official channels. And this is actually available at their online store here in Malaysia. It's still not in department stores, but you can get it online. So maybe the larger scale items do have that additional allure to the consumer. Like the consumer sees a huge vehicle like this, they're like, yo, I gotta have this immediately. But however, why didn't I pick up the horse though? But yeah, so I don't really understand how the distribution of these things work. After right now, why items are popping up the way that they do. I love to get some insight. That's why I put up these videos, all right, so that we can get some feedback and insight. But then when I noticed, okay, the online activity surrounding the Roton, yeah, so, apparently right now on eBay, if you were to go to eBay, a lot of the listings for the Roton have it priced at USD 100 and above. Okay, that's like, whoa, premium level. Okay, that is some premium level, almost reaching, Metal Creations exclusive Wanda figure levels. Okay, it's like 100 USD on average, and you can see a lot of these listings here, they active bids. Okay, the people are actively bidding on these items. It's like between 90 to 100 and above. It's not just like the sellers just putting at $100. People are actually willing to pay that amount. At this point in time, the new Origins Roton is actually going for higher than a boxed 1980s Roton. I'm not kidding you. You can look it up, all right? Just go and look it up on eBay, all right? A boxed 1980s Roton is going for lesser. I mean, the box is not perfect, but you can get a box Roton from the 1980s for lesser than the going rate for a modern day Origins Roton vehicle. How about that? Okay, I mean, it's come to this. However, a lot of my followers here on Instagram have also reported that the Roton has been turning up at retail in the US at places like Walmart, Target. I've never been to these locations. I would love to go someday, but it seems that they have the Roton. It's amazing. Okay, the Roton is actually at retail, and yeah. So if you have these locations within your vicinity, you don't have to pay $100 to get this thing apparently off eBay. But I suppose that a lot of people probably, are not close to these locations. I don't know if it's an exclusive. Okay, is it a Target or Walmart exclusive? I'm not really sure. I'm not sure what's the deal. Okay, with distribution on these items. All right, it's just weird. Okay, as of now, the online retailers, even Big Bad Toy Store, which is usually very reliable for stuff like this, but apparently they don't have it stocked up yet. Okay, so I'm not sure if there's like a shipment scarcity, what's the deal, but it's great to know that it's making its way out there to normal distribution. Now, when the listing for the Roton went up on the Mattel Malaysia website, it was listed at Ringgit Malaysia 159.90, and this was a price increase. Okay, it's been steadily increasing for vehicles of this size and scale since last year. When the Landshark came out, it was something like Ringgit Malaysia 139.90, and then Stridor was like 149.90, and then we get down to the Roton, which is like 159. So 159.90 basically works out in conversion rate to about close to 36 US dollars. I don't know, is that what you're paying for over where you are, wherever you are in the world? But the retail price, being that it is a retail price, but it's been going up. Okay, it's been scaling up. I'm not really sure why. What's up? Because packaging costing more, plastic, I don't know, but it's been going up steadily. And the thing is, it came out just days before this nationwide sale. All right, there's going to be like the 7th of July 7/7 sale. It was like a crazy online deal where everything gets slashed, and Mattel was one of the companies taking part in the sale. So the Roton, if you purchased it on that particular day, on the 7th of July, you could get it at a slight discount. So it was advertised as see here on the screen. If you got it on that particular day, the crazy deal would be that you could get it at 135 ringgit. Okay, a discount of about 25 ringgit. But the thing is, when you actually logged in on that particular day, and I don't have the screenshot for it, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it, all right? On that particular day, when you logged in after midnight on the 7th, the price that was shown on the screen was in fact far lower. For like maybe the first hour or so while they had stocks, you could actually get it for like about 120 ringgit Malaysia. And check this out. If you bought 2 units at the same time, you get a further discount of 10% off on your total order. So I ended up, me and my buddy James, we ended up paying like 112 Malaysian ringgit for this Roton, which works out to about 25 USD for other markets, which I don't know. Maybe this is the price that it's supposed to be in those other markets, all right? So yeah, what is the original actual price of this thing at retail? I don't really know. But yeah, so we ended up paying the equivalent of 25 USD for this thing. And I can tell you for sure, guys, it's a hell of a lot better than forking out $100 for this thing online. okay? But the journey, man, the journey took us to get to that amount. So look, that's the video. That's all I got for you today. I will be working on the video review for this thing, like I mentioned, and I'll be loading it up in the members section as a reward to anybody who signs up as a member and supports the page. All right, I really want to give you guys something for your investment in this page, and there will be more exclusive videos coming out as well later, more early access videos. So I hope for your support. Look out for that post. I'm going to post the availability of the video review for this thing in the community page. In the meantime, there are already some really great video reviews for the Roton online, including one from my good buddy, the Man-Child. Let me just plug his channel again here. He's always been one of my featured channels. I believe that his review of the Roton is the first ever, like a month or so ago, the first one ever on YouTube. Go check that one out too. Wait for my review if you want to check it out later. It's going to have its own take on it. And guys, thank you for the support. I'll catch all of you again real soon with more content here. Take care out there.